Welcome back guys. In this tutorial of Android Studio, I am going to teach you how to create a voice call and video call app. In this app, we will use ZEGOCLOUD. It is a software company which provides us many products like you can see here. Uh, it provides us features like video calling, voice calling, live streaming, in-app chats, AI effects, cloud recording, and superboards, digital human, etc. And today I will show you their video calling and voice calling integration in my app. It is also developer friendly as they provide you UI kits, documentation, SDK downloads and tutorial also. They will also provide you demo apps. So you can see these also. So let's get started with our project. Let me show you the demo of the project we have made. We are going to make in this tutorial. So this is my device where I have logged in as name Singh, and this is our another device where I am logging with name Pavan and clicking on start. So if I want to call Pavan from my another device, I will write here Pavan and click on voice call. So immediately I received a notification on my another device. So let's call this call. Now if I want to do video call, so immediately I will receive a notification. It is showing that it is a real time, and when I pick the call, you can see both are showing real time images. I will hide my face for privacy reasons. So let's start making the app. Open your Android Studio and click on new project. Here in new project, select empty views activity and click on next. Give your application name. I am writing here audio video call and select the language. I am making this tutorial for Java, so I will select Java and API level 24, then click on finish. So this will generate a app for us, so wait for some time. So our project is building now. So our project has built completely. To integrate ZEGOCLOUD in our app, we have to firstly sign in to ZEGOCLOUD. So for this, come to your any web browser. I am using here Google Chrome. Here write zegocloud.com. So this interface will open. Here you can see there all the products here which I have already shown you, yeah, like video call, voice call, live streaming, etc. And here you can see the developer section which provide the documentation, UI kits. We will use UI kits in this tutorial also, and their SDK downloads, and you can see other features also. So scrolling down, you can see here it is very developer friendly as it provides SDK and API resources. Here you can see that they provide real-time voice and video with few line of codes, and they provide codes for different platforms like Android, iOS, web, etc. You can see here. So let's get started. For this we have to log in or sign up with this. If you already have ID, then log in. We will start with sign up. So here in left corner you can see their features like quick integration, and if you log in now, so you will get free credit of 10,000 free minutes. It means you can use their features of video calling and voice calling for 10,000 minutes, and it is platform compatible. You can see here you can use this in any platform like Apple, Android, Electron, Windows, etc. These are some famous apps which use their services. So let's create an account, fill all the details. So as you can see, I have filled my all details. If you want to receive their emails about their products and updates, you can check this box, otherwise leave it. I am leaving it. So check this box, and if you want to read their terms and services or privacy policies, you can click on these links and check this box and click on start free trial. So here you have to fill some more details. Just fill it quickly. I am filling it. Filling details. Just click on continue, and you will see this page where it will say that you are credited with 1000 minutes, 10,000 minutes and advanced support plan. So just click on go to dashboard. So in dashboard, just click on create a new first project. Here you can see all the features provided by ZEGOCLOUD, and you have to choose the feature which you want to integrate in your app. So here all the features are given. So we will go with voice and video call feature, and scroll down, click on next. Here give your app name. I am writing here audio video call, and scroll down. You will see here UI kit and SDK is provided by ZEGOCLOUD. If you want to create the app faster, you can use UI kits, otherwise you can use SDKs. I will use here as UI kits. So click on start with UI kits. So our project is creating now. It is done. Click on start building your app. So as we are making this for Android, just click on for Android. Now here you can see these options, features like one-on-one call, where you will get call invitation and standard face beautification for free, and rest of the three options like premium face beautification, screen sharing, and virtual avatar is for those who will buy premium of this website. So, and here also group call option is there, and you can use first two features for free and rest of the three for the premium ones. So we will go with one-on-one call. Scroll down, click on save and start to integrate. Here you will see you have given your app ID and app signing. I am hiding this for my safety. We have to use this in integration of our app. Now click on quick start. After this, select here call kit, here Java, and go with quick start with call invitation. Here you can see some examples. After that you can read this. It is for above Android SDK 25. Now if you are using Android Gradle plugin 7.1.0 or later, we have to copy this code and paste it in our repository of setting.gradle here in our project. Just expand this and go to Gradle script. In last option setting.gradle. After this Maven Central, paste this code. It is showing error because the correct way of writing this is writing URI and giving a bracket and double comma and closing it and giving an equal to in this. Here you can see error is gone. Do same thing for the second link. Now minimize this Android Studio, and here a warning is given for those who is using version 7.1.0 of Gradle build. So scroll down and you have to implement this in your Gradle build. So just copy this. So just copy these lines and paste in your gradle.build file in your Android Studio. So go to build.gradle.kts. Here you can paste this, and the format is also wrong here. Use double quotes, and before double quotes use a bracket here. Yes, now it is okay. Now click on sync now, and after getting the project sync we will write code. So our project has built successfully. Close this all, and now click on Java and make a new activity and empty activity and name it login activity. So in login activity, go to XML. We will create UI for this. So firstly change this constraint layout to linear layout, and now inside this linear layout give its orientation as vertical and give it a background color of your choice. Firstly give it white, and I will select color from here. I will give it blue color custom. Select my favorite color, blue, and after this we will write a text view. Just make it wrap content and wrap content. Make this wrap content, and after this give it text string app name. After this give it text style as bold, and give it text size as 32 sp, and after this set text color as white. Combination of blue and white is good, and here select the gravity as center horizontal, not layout gravity, set gravity. Here's this, it is looking good. Now down here give it margin top as 40 dp to bring it some down, and just close the tag. So we need one more below this text view. So just copy this whole and paste paste it below this. Here change the text and write welcome to our app, and here cut this text style and also reduce this margin top from 40 dp. Firstly change this text size to 20 dp, sorry 20 sp, and change the layout margin top to 10 dp. Yes, it is looking good. Text color leave it as it is. And now below this we need edit text to take input from user, and here make it match parent, and this is wrap content, and write here hint as user id. Now give it a text size. Let's give it text size of 28 sp, as this is not looking good. So let's create a drawable file for its background. New drawable resource file, and write here edit text underscore bg, and give its root as shape, and select the shape as rectangle, and below this right corners and select the radius you want. Let it be 10 dp, and give it a stroke of width 1 dp. Close the text and close this also. Here write background and write edit text bg is this one. Now this is looking good, and as this is in contact with above, so give it padding 4 dp and give it margin top as 5 dp, sorry 50 dp. Now give it margin from start and end as 5 dp and margin end 5 dp. Yes, this is looking good. Now we need a button below this. So firstly give id to this, give it id as user id. This is good. Now just below this add button, and in button wrap content, and give margin top as 50 dp, and give it text as start. Now in text size, give it text size as 30 dp sp, and give it padding. No, leave padding option here, leave it. And the width is not looking good, so let's change the width to 80 dp. 80 dp is so small, give it 200 dp. Yes, it is looking good. And give it id as login. So after this our UI part is done. Now let's move to Java file. So open login activity.java. Here in this activity we have to firstly define the IDs that we have used in XML. So after this login activity, here text view which we used as user ID, give it user ID, and below this button and name it user login. Now let's find their views. Here write user ID is equals to find view by ID by r.id.user ID, and user login is equals to find view by id.r.id.user login. Here user login is showing error, just ignore it. Now let's set a place listener on the button. So user login dot set on click listener, new view on click listener, on click inside on click method string user ID is equals to user ID dot get text dot to string. And now if without giving any user ID user click on button, so we will do nothing. So write here an if statement. If user ID dot is empty, then simply return. And after this we will now write the code to start with ZEGOCLOUD. So for this we have to go to documentation of ZEGOCLOUD. So go to the Google Chrome which we have opened, scroll down here. In this one option you can see the graph here. Just copy all these things to initialize the call invitation services. Just copy this, you can select this, or you can also use this option to copy this code. So let's make a new method for this service. Create here void start ZEGO services, and this will take our user ID as a string. Now here you can paste the code and import all the things which is shown in red. These all are from ZEGOCLOUD dependency which we have already pasted in our Gradle file. Right here get application, and here you have to paste this app ID to your this, and app sign in which we have already created during the starting of this video. Just copy this by clicking on it and paste it here as a string. So write it in double quotes and paste it. Our user ID is which we have taken in this string, sorry, in this method, like this one, user ID, and similarly our username is also same user ID. So now call this method in on click of the button here, start ZEGO services, and give user ID as the parameter. Yes. So here logging in work is complete. So now again go to the documentation part of ZEGOCLOUD, scroll up. Here you can see as ZEGOCLOUD gives the notification. So for Android SDK level 33 and above they need permission. So copy this code and inside on create just paste it and import all the classes. Here it is saying to use give the activity context, use this. Now here when the activity get destroyed, use on destroy method, and after this right here ZEGO UI kit pre-built this one and dot uninit. This will destroy the activity which we have used. Now we can test this. Before testing we have to do some changes in manifest. Go to manifest, Android manifest, and here just cut this intent filters from main activity and paste it in login activity here, and paste it and make this export false as export true. Now you can run this app. So now our app has started. Just click on allow. This permission is taken by the app, and this is just to show the call notification on other apps. Just click on audio video call app here in third number and allow this. Go back. Now you can enter your any UID. I am writing here developer Pavan Singh, and if you click on start it will do nothing because our app is not yet completed. So just close this now and start building our another activity. So go to main activity XML. Inside this activity XML, firstly change this, copy all this from login activity, copy this and paste in main activity, and you can just change this dot main activity and select this second text view and cut this. And here we need two buttons, so remove this button. We will use button of ZEGOCLOUD. So for this let's use relative layout. Here firstly change this gravitation to center, and now here above this we need a text view, so we can just copy the previous text view and paste it and change its text from here user to start a call, and change this text style from bold and give this as 28 sp, and okay, this is looking good. Change the margin top as 20 dp, and now below this create a relative layout of match parent wrap content and close this. And make this edit text inside this relative layout, and just erase this space. Below this edit text we need two buttons. Right here ZEGOCLOUD.UIKit.ProBuild is this one button. Here write it as wrap content, or we can give it dps. Write it 48 dp and this also 48 dp. And as you can see, this button is at the starting of the relative layout. Here you can see, here we need this at the end of the relative layout, here after this edit text. So let's make some changes. Firstly, give it parent align and true, but this is not at the center, so just make some changes. And right here layout center vertical as true. This has come to vertical center of the relative layout, but our edit text is not at the center vertical of our relative layout, so we will do this. Just write it here in edit text, heading horizontal as 12 dp, and after this give also margin horizontal in relative layout, give this 40 dp. And now this button is still there. We can change this by making this edit text in center of the relative layout. So edit text and right here center vertical as true. Now you can see our button is just adjacent to our edit text view. Here give it an ID of video call button, and copy this button because we need two buttons, one for video call and one for audio call. Change this ID to audio call button. Here audio call button. Yes, this is looking good. Both the buttons are adjacent to each other. And give it constraint left to left of @ID video call button. And now here give it constraint. Give constraint to edit text first. Right here left to left of voice call ID voice call button. So now this is looking good. Both are adjacent to each other, but between them very less space is there. So let's add some space. So give margin to button. So horizontal margin as 5 dp, and here also use same method, margin horizontal as 5 dp. Now there is some distance between both the buttons. Let's make it 7 dp. Now the distance look good. Now our here XML part is done. So in place of hey user we will give username. So give it an ID as hey user. Now ignore this error. We will go to our main activity. So now in main activity define all the views which we have used there. Firstly give ID to edit text as user ID edit text, and now give our text view as hey user. Now we have used two ZEGOCLOUD buttons, so right here their ID, or you can write here voice call button and video call button. Now after declaring this, define them here. Firstly find the view of user ID edit text. It is showing error because we have input wrong ID. We have to check user ID. Right here user ID. Now it is okay. Now hey user is equals to find view by edit r.id dot hey user, and then voice call button is equals to find view by ID r.id dot voice call button, and duplicate this, press Ctrl and D, and right here video, here also video. So after the user login to our app, we have to move to our main activity. So go to login activity. After start Zego services, here we have to create an intent. Create an intent. Intent is equals to new intent, and we have to pass the username here. Write intent dot put extra. Give here key and value. Key as user ID, and here it is user ID. Both user ID are different. You can see here, and click here start activity and pass here intent. Now here in above intent, here write here login activity dot this to main activity dot class. Now moving to our activity. Now below this button, here write string user ID is equals to get intent dot get string extra and user ID. This user ID can be wrong, so just select this, go to our previous activity and select this code, this is key, and paste in our next activity, that is main activity, and paste it here. So now in next line write here hey user dot set text and write here user ID. So now after when user go to another activity, we have to either call another user, either video call or voice call. So create two method here, void set voice call, and give it a string argument as user ID, because we will target a user, so give it a target user ID and give it a method, and make one more method as void set video call and give here string target user. And now for this we have to go to the documentation of ZEGOCLOUD again and see the code there. Here just scroll down, you can see this, here it is the code. We have to copy just 3 lines, here these 3 lines, and paste this inside our both methods, and this import these classes, which is saying to import all the classes. Import this button. In place of this button, our button name is different, so use here video call button here also and here also. After this import this class and copy this code again and paste it here, and in this use voice call button and here also voice call button. And now as you can see the first line of code, voice call button dot set is video call, make it false here, false. And now here write user ID edit text dot add text change listener new text watcher. Inside this only the middle one on text change, this is useful for us right now. So write our string target user is equals to as user ID edit text dot get text dot toString dot trim. Now call both the methods which we have used, set video call, and pass here target user ID, and call the second method also, set voice call, and here also pass the target user. And after that inside this both function we need target user, and here also write target user, and our target user name is also target user, and give here target user. So now our app is completed. You can test this. So let's test this again. So this is my device where I have logged in as name Singh, and this is our another device where I am logging with name Pawan and clicking on start. So if I want to call Pawan from my another device, I will write here Pawan and click on voice call. So immediately I received a notification on my another device. So let's cut this call. Now if I want to do video call, so immediately I will receive a notification. It is showing that it is a real time, and when I pick the call, you can see both are showing real time images. I will hide my face for privacy reasons.